Behind me is the cheapest Model S I could find. I paid $10,500 for it. It looks good from here. It was extremely damaged up here. Now, if you haven't seen from the previous videos, I took all this apart, and today we're gonna be replacing the shock tower. Tesla would not sell me this shock tower, but this is a direct replacement for this right here. Now, I know that you're probably wondering, why don't I just weld in a piece in here? And that is because the shock tower takes an extreme beating in the car shifting. We gotta cut out the shock tower, replace everything, and weld it all in here. See, there is just one slight problem. I don't know how to weld aluminum.
You can't do it?
But I know somebody who does, and they're gonna be here shortly. I'm gonna have to level out the car. Right now, I got the jacks on the subframe, and then we should be able to start cutting. So we got the shock tower out, but unfortunately it did come out in pieces. Now we're gonna have to grind down all these welds.
Yeah, just a lot of grinding at this point, and then we should be doing some welding.
We do have a little spot right here that we gotta patch up because Seth got a little too excited with it and punched a hole through the frame rail. But we'll be okay. So we figured out you have to heat the metal so that you get it up to about 200 degrees, clean it very well, and then you're able to lay those dimes. Well, Seth is able to lay those dimes. So then I had to remove all the paint from the shock tower. Then I started moving on all the spot welds so that we could move this piece out of the way. No matter how many angles that we turned the shock tower in there, we just kept on failing. Then I came up with this.
What's on your mind right now, bro?
Just thinking on how to make this work. Is it pulling the bar this way?
Well, you're still loose, right?
It's got tension on it. It's just not like, and that's why I want to roll it.
It's pulling it down.
Yeah, it wants to pull it down and twist.
That's why I think that this needs to go up more.
What are you gonna? Yeah. Oh.
That was way easier than what we were just doing.
You just wrote it like that.
I dropped it. So then I had to check all the measurements to make sure everything was spot on. I checked it once, twice, 3 times. So that let me know that the shock tower in the right position. Getting this in here was a real struggle. So we're gonna throw some tack welds, fit up everything on here, put the fender on, put the hood on, make sure everything lines correctly, and let's dive into this thing. Now that we got a nice little thick weld, I went ahead and installed this top rail that needed to be replaced, and now I have to remove the side skirt so that we can take and put the fender on and realign everything and make sure that the tower's in the right spot. Alrighty, so we have the hood and this fender on. Now it looks like that we're a little misaligned right here, but I think that fender needs to be tweaked a little bit. You see right here, I'm pretty sure that fender needs to be tweaked in this hood because we are catching right here, but back here it's looking pretty good. So I think that this hinge might be a little bent too because it's raising it up. So I might have to get a new hinge, but take the fender off, get in, fully weld it out.
Yeah, oh yeah, let's do it.
And this was the point where everything just seemed to go all wrong.
Well, if we can't get it to weld, then it looks like that this build's over. Ha, psych. You guys think that I would give up that easily? Let me show you what we have going on that I was a little worried that this was not gonna work out. Let me show you the problems that we were having. So if you see right here, the weld doesn't look the greatest right here, but if you look down here, it was having this weird reaction and it actually burnt through right there, and then up there, I don't know if you can see that, but was just welding terrible. Now I took, and I do know somebody else that does weld on specialty metals, and we're thinking that this is some type of sand casting weird aluminum. So what I did is I dropped off the pieces of the shock tower that we cut off so that the person could test some different types of aluminum rod to see how it would react, and I think that we have it figured out now. They're not gonna be able to come out for about a week. I don't even know if this Tesla charges or drives yet. Hopefully we can get this thing fixed so we can see if it charges. I'm hoping in the next episode we will get this repaired, get everything, get this charged, and be able to take it for a drive. As always, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. You're awesome. This video is over, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.